Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for the Lions team announcement. I'm watching Supersport at the moment. We're just watching a bit of a recap of the Hurricanes versus Highlanders at this stage, but it's time. It's finally feels like the Lions tour is gonna happen. It almost felt for a while there like it isn't gonna happen, but hopefully things go as planned. Grant, I see you and Will have been chatting over here about the team so far. Alwyn Jones as the captain. I'm also going in that direction a little bit as him as the captain. Itoje maybe, but I don't know. Gatland will probably go with Alwyn Jones. Grant, you also sent me over email your team. Looks like a pretty good team. I'll see how wrong Gatland is. It will be pretty interesting. And then Nathan, also good to see you here as well. Yes, I'm in the house. In the house for a little while. I'm not going to be in this house for much longer. Me and my girlfriend are moving into a place together in about a month from now. So soon we'll be in a different place. Then I'll be live streaming from there. But yeah, in here, what's your thoughts? Grant, I see you have Alan Wynne Jones as the captain. Big Will, you have him as the captain. Nathan, what do you think? Oh, Big Will, thank you there for beer. Coffee, probably should use it as a coffee at the moment, but I'll save that money for a beer later in the week. At this stage, I should probably work a bit later. Zamet, he should probably be in the team. I mean, really, he's probably one of their danger men in the southern hemisphere. We keep on looking at him. I don't know, but Nathan, you're also from the southern hemisphere, aren't you? Um, yeah, no, I think Zamet will make the team. Grant, you also have him here as if I have. Yeah, you have him here. I always want to know how many Englishmen are going to make the side. Because they tend to want to have a lot of Englishmen in the British and Irish Lions side, even though they aren't in the best form. If you do hear a bit of noise in the background, that is my dog. He's a bit busy. I can't really lock him outside anymore. He's a bit big and noisy when he's outside, so I rather let him in. So yeah. Oh yeah, you're in South Africa. Sorry if I don't remember everything. Grant, I see you said you're waiting for 2 cents. Are you also gonna go live? You think Itoje should be captain? Look, Itoje is probably the better lock. I don't think Alan Wynne Jones is out of the 4 locks that they'll probably take. He'll probably be number 4 when it comes to quality, but when it comes to experience, he's probably the best. But to me, it doesn't really matter who's going to be captain. It's just interesting to see who's going to be captain. Yeah, Zamet, his pace is just definite. What is interesting, though, is if they pick Van der Merwe to be in this side. I mean, Van der Merwe, to have a Van der Merwe in the British and Irish Lions side, that's going to be quite shocking. I see, Grant, you don't have him here. Yeah, you don't have him here. Yeah, the nations are always important because, I mean, Scotland have been brilliant of late, but will they actually have that representation in their side? You never know, because that is always a thing for the British and Irish Lions. They don't really favour picking the Scottish. Zamet is a right wing, right? So he'll be going up against Mapimpi. If I remember correctly, Zamet is a right wing. Van der Merwe is a left wing, so that would be Van der Merwe versus Colby, which would be interesting if he is. No idea when the Springbok team is being announced. No idea whatsoever. If I have to think, it's probably going to be after this Rainbow Cup, which is still going to be a couple of weeks. I mean, this is now week 2, and it's going to be 8 weeks, so probably another 2 months or so. Yeah, Hogg is definitely in the side. Some people are actually calling him to be captaining the team. I'm still waiting now for this thing to switch over to the Lions announcement. If anyone does have it on Supersport as well, let me know if it does go on, because I have it on channel 211, the rugby channel, which is not showing the Lions at the moment. So if you do have it somewhere else, just let me know, so I can tune into that. What do you guys think of a lot of people calling Hogg to be captain with the Scottish doing that well? You never know, but I don't think he. Yeah, no, there we go. The Lions announcement. Talking to Jason Robinson. Yeah, fullback is a bit outside of the game, far away from the game. Oh man, to tackle Cheslin, that is a difficult job. Basically, if you are the fullback, left wing, outside center, inside center, and maybe a flanker, you will be stepped inside one movement from Colby. Yeah, no, I also agree. Fullbacks are usually too far away from the action. Okay, so looks like they're just going to have a little bit of an intro talking with Jason Robinson here. Or Owen Farrell picking up pennies. Hey, what about Owen Farrell as captain? Why aren't anyone talking about him as captain for them? Grant, I would like to hear your opinion. Yeah, Jason Robinson is mentioning something important here. He's saying even though some of these guys will be picked, a lot of them won't even face South Africa, which is also a big thing. Like a lot of these names that we mentioned that are maybe the bolters to make the squad won't even face the Springboks. So big thing there. Uh, oh, there's your wings. I think the wings will be Zamet, May, and Adams. Yeah, dangerous guys. May and Zamet very quick. Adams, he's also a dangerous scorer, very good scorer for Wales. No, they're good. If they go with them at the end of the day, they won't go wrong. May, though, his form isn't the best of the wings at the moment. I'd probably go with Watson. Farrell's not a choice. Too many times. Yeah, let's just leave that door closed. Yeah, no, it's just better. Yeah. Well, he can play 10 and 12. I do think in this one, it's going to be interesting. I think he's probably going to be in inside center. Number 10 is going to be such an interesting pick there. Such an interesting pick there at number 10. Like, I mean, at number 10, I don't think Sexton will be going. Russell, I do think, is going to be on that bus. Bigger is also in that hat. I really think that the Lions will probably be going with Farrell at number 12. Vanipola brothers. Good question. I don't. If I have to pick one to be there, not that I think any of them will be there, but if I have to pick one not to be there, I don't think Marco is going to be there. Hugh Jones is such a good player, but no one's even mentioning him in. I've went through the week through a lot of pundits' teams, and no one's even mentioning him in their side. So I doubt he's even going to be close to the side. But it would be awesome. especially even if he doesn't make the Springbok side or the team to play against the Springboks, if he can play against the Stormers, that would make my dream come true because that would be cool. I mean, he played there. That would be awesome. Okay, they're still talking about other stuff. They'll just put Farrell in different channels. He won't be defending in that channel anymore. But it's going to be interesting. My dog is not finding this Lions interesting at all, snoring in the background. Why can't I get on this guy's name? The guy that they're talking to is Jason Robertson, and can't get the guy's name. Last time they had a good game against the Box. Well, it had to be before 2019 because we haven't played since then. That's also something that is so difficult to predict. How are we gonna play? Because we haven't played in such a long time. Can you guys hear my dog snoring, by the way? If you can't, good, but I think they're gonna talk to Brian Banner, or who are they gonna talk to now? To opposing side first. Oh, bit of that 2009 action. I was thinking I want to maybe do a live stream where I watch that along with you guys. Honestly, I would have wanted to have it on the screen, but I can't. So, but you guys should let me know if you guys would be interested in me watching the 2009 games with you guys. I do know that it is on YouTube at this stage, so you can just watch it together. This weekend, I am going to be doing a live stream or two for both finals of the AU and Aotearoa. Okay, so let's see. Who are they talking to? Yeah, Brian Abana. Thought they'd be talking to him. So talking to a very good backline player. Oh, Big Well again. Thank you, man. You were generous today. I'll send him the message. I'll send him the message. Thank you, Big Well. Always awesome. Great giver to this channel. I wonder how long they're going to do the whole intro thing and talk about or talk to ex-players. I just want to know the team, honestly. What other places haven't we broken down a bit yet? We have went into fly off. We have went into the lock. Loose forwards. There's a lot of names being thrown around there as well. Watson. It's good to see Grant. It's good to see you also have Watson here. I also think he should be picked. Grant, how can you listen to three people? No, man, don't worry if you missed that live stream. But the Aotearoa final, you will be able to make that one maybe just before the game, sneak it in on the way to the game. But yeah, that's going to be a big one. You should enjoy it, getting tickets to the final. Elliot Daly, yeah, almost forgot about him. Yeah, how the hell do you forget about Elliot Daly? With that big boot of his, he has to be in that squad as well. Trying to look here as well at Grant's side. Yeah, you have Daly there. Because he can cover everything. And he's very experienced. Yeah, now they're also mentioning that the Springboks haven't played since 2019. And that's a thing that, like I said, it stresses me out to say how we're going to do. But it actually plays in our favor because they haven't seen us play in such a long time. I think there's going to be a lot of shocks. A few other guys that's going to be picked that wasn't in that 2019 squad. Yeah. No, Grant, I see you have him in your squad. I still think Hogg would be number 15. I don't think Daly would. I don't think Daly would go out there and uh, take the number 15 jersey. Hogg is in such good form, and being a captain for his nation as well, he has leadership qualities that you can't take over the park. The first round of the SA Rainbow Cup was good. I think the very good game was the Sharks versus the Stormers. Very good game. The Lions Bulls game was good, better than the preparation series, but not as good as that first game. Oh, they should now stop talking about the intro. They should now get into the actual game, into the actual team. Luckily, I think, Grant, the people around you probably don't know who Owen Farrell is. Yeah, most of our starting team have been playing overseas, so most of them are in form. So I'm not too stressed for the Springboks about that. The thing that is worrying me a bit is the injuries at lock. So at the moment it's Luat and Argeus Neyman who's injured. So we'll be going with Mostert and Eben, and who's on the bench. So I've been talking, and I really do think I've been talking to other guys that Pieter Stef de Tooy should maybe be considered to shift back to the locking, and then we have Mostert on the bench there for him. And then you have extra options in the flankers. I mean, if you have Kulisi, Kutsia, and Vermeulen on the loose forwards, that's a very good combination. I don't know if that's going to happen. I just think it's probably something that should be considered. Oh man, that missed try from Nell. Oh, that was so frustrating. But look, it was a difficult chance. I actually thought they should have actually just passed out wide to him. I thought there was a bigger chance to get the try then. But yeah, didn't get it. At the end of the day, that's how it is. I also do think they're probably going to have a tough day at the office against the Sharks. Oh, you're in a call with South Africans. Okay, then they understand. And now they're showing a video of Gatlin. Yes, there's no way to gauge them at this stage, and that's something that's the Lions' problem, not the Springboks. Oh, yeah, man, Ruanel. But we won't be seeing him for the Stormers for a while because he is now at the Blitzboks. Say what you want to, he's a very good sevens player. And the Stormers are going to have a lot of injuries this weekend. Oh, and guys missing. Good, Gatland is on stage now. Man, that lock. Ihu. Yeah, killed us. Yeah, we have a lot of depth at forward, but I don't lock. Yeah, we don't have experience lock. I think Ori is probably going to make this side with all the injuries at this moment. Grant, you like Ori? Okay, luckily Gatland is on stage already, and they're talking about how it went in New Zealand when they drew the series. Yeah, only a Stormers thing that losing the game like that. Only a Stormers. But the offloading, the Stormers look pretty good there. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'd rather put Kutsia on the flank and Peter Steph the Toy on the lock. I think that's more of a comfortable switch between the two. Then you have a lot of flankers on that side, especially with the Lions. If you do look at the players that they are mentioning, there's a lot of guys that can go at breakdown time for that ball. A lot of guys. There's so many guys at breakdown time. And for the Springboks, we don't actually have someone at breakdown in the flankers. We have Vermeulen, maybe. Um, but then outside of that, it's Kitshoff and Marks, but not more than that. Oh, okay. Who is it that likes Ori then? Because I'm also not a fan. There was someone that likes him. He gives away a lot of penalties. Last week he was quite squeaky clean though. Yeah, Big Will. I was also enjoying that game with all the attacking. They really played with a good offload game. Swys de Bruin spoke about Fiji touch in the week. They played Fiji touch. So go into the tackle, get an offload through. That's what they did the whole game. Yep, Grant, very good point. 20 minutes of 13 man, and I think in total the Stormers were only 15 players on the park for 30 minutes of that game. So that is a shocking part for the Sharks. I'll let you guys know as soon as this team is starting to be announced. Yeah, Ori's mom probably does like him. True. Argia was back from injury, but he got injured again in this week. He got injured, and he's gonna go for surgery again. That's the problem. I don't know, can't remember exactly what the injury was, but yes, he was starting to get back from injury, and then he got an injury yet again. So Argia is injured along with Luat. Yeah, him in a Sharks jersey is quite weird after being in the Stormers for so long. I just want to hear if he says anything that hints towards the team. He just says he wants to make a harmony in the squad. Yeah, the tackling did kill them, but it was overlaps all the time, and the guys tiring out. Yeah, that whole game was sloppy actually from both sides for the Bulls and Lions. Yeah, okay, so Gatlin said the first step is now done for most of the guys is to get selected. And then off of that, they actually have to work hard to actually get into the 23. So his 23 is not settled yet. It looks like they are working towards something yet, hopefully within the next 5 minutes. Supersport did comment back on my comment on the Facebook and said it's going to take an hour because otherwise it's going to take forever. But Supersport does have things like this take forever. They said they had a 4-hour meeting yesterday looking at the squad and looking at the option. Oh, they picked 37. Interesting. They said they had to cover all their bases and then they extended the squad to 37 instead of 36. That could always slip a guy like Sam Simmons and those guys in to the side. One more last guy. Chris Smith, he's been good. In the games that he's started, he's been good. Not like the best in his position, but he's been good. He's definitely good, working his way up. Every game he does play, he looks better. You can see he's learning a lot from Morne Steyn. But at this moment, I think Steyn is probably the more dangerous attacker and finds the guys outside of him better. You saw in that Bulls game when he came on, the game just completely changed. But when Chris Smith was on, they struggled a bit. But that can't be just down to him. I think if you put him in an experienced team or in their first team, it's still going to be a good game for bringing back Johnny Wilkinson to cover Sexton. Johnny Wilkinson only 37 now. Man, you laughing about Morne Steyn. I actually thought he might if Pollard doesn't come back. Pollard is back now. Okay, captaining. Who's captain this the team is? That's Alan Wynne-Jones. Alan Wynne-Jones. Yeah, Alan Wynne-Jones is the captain to the team. What the hell? Such a weird way of presenting it. It looks like a hologram on the screen here. Whoa. Okay, sorry. Got caught up to that now. So Alan Wynne-Jones being the captain for the team. Wilkinson would still be so good. Oh, 37th pick. I would wanted to say it has to be old. Yeah, he's such a experienced guy. Bucky's. Man, have you seen Bucky's in that adverts? I think Bucky's will have to get through a couple of fitness tests before that. Oh, man, he has so many caps to his name. He has to be capped. This hologram thing is so weird. I'm trying to figure out how are they doing this. I'll try to call out the team as long as they don't pronounce too many difficult surnames. Luckily, most of them are easy. Arnubueta, yeah, but I don't know. With him being on the bench so much, I don't know. I don't think he's played enough rugby to be in the squad. Nizam has honestly played more rugby than Arnubueta. Oh, man, Bucky's Bueta will have to borrow one of the jerseys from the props there. Maybe from Malherbe, because, yo, that guy, he's in those dog food adverts. And also braai vleis, braai meat. Okay, they're talking a bit now with Alan Jones. I wonder what's happening on Twitter now. I would have liked to see what's going on Twitter with him being captain. But it does split everyone. Yeah. No, he's big now. He's very big now. Victor Matfield, he looks the same pretty much. We can maybe get him back into the team again. Oh, now I'm getting excited. Now I'm getting very excited for the squad and for the tour. I just wish there could have been spectators. I want to use my ticket to actually go watch a game. Do you guys think Alan Wynne-Jones is form-wise one of the best locks that he would have made the side? Not irrespective of being a good captain. Form-wise, do you think he is good? Yeah, man. Mansfield can make his third comeback from his retirement. Yeah, I think Buckies would be a tough one to tackle right now. But you only have him on the park probably for like 10 minutes. I wonder if Google Bucky's Buerta Braai. Because he has like he has a butchery. If you can see his adverts of his butchery, and there's an advert with him and Matfield with dog food as well. Okay, he's still talking to Bones here. Oh, he likes his protein for sure. You don't open a butchery for nothing there. Dog doesn't find it interesting. I'd say. Yeah, I think he was still doing well. Don't get me wrong there. Do you think he's good enough to make this well better than you would have done with other two locks? I'm happy with them having him there as the captain, though. Yeah, he does that. He is that typical guy that a lot of times you don't even notice all the work he gets done because that's the type of work he gets done on the park. Definitely agree with you there. I just bring it up because a lot of guys um, on social media keeps on saying that no, he's not even good anymore and he's not the best anymore. And in my opinion, he still gets the job done. What do you guys think? Do you think he's gonna retire after this though, or he's gonna continue? He looks like he ate Farida Priya. You can't unsee it now. Oh, Brian Urbana, I don't think he's that quick anymore. Hey man, how are you doing? Jay said you've just missed one thing. Alan Wynne Jones is the captain, and that's about it. Further, they haven't done anything. Yes, that's the one thing that a guy like him helps with is he can influence refs quite a bit because of his experience, and he's a good guy on the park. Uh, who was it the other day? One of the referees said that Itoje isn't a good pick as a captain because, I mean, how can you pick a guy like that as captain? He's just always in trouble. Jay said, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Really do appreciate it, guys. Yeah, they just pretend Furi the Prayer is like a consultant at the Bulls. Guys, I really appreciate all the support, man. Okay, it's more than half an hour. We just know one player. Oh, Jay said there's also 37 players going to be picked instead of 36 in uh, this team. They did say that a little bit earlier. Yeah, no, definitely. He's definitely quicker than most of us. Oh yeah, got the t-shirt. I want to make a t-shirt like this. Instead of saying this, I want to say Lions Tour 2021. Um, that's what something I'm working on. I hope it goes well. But yeah, the merchandise is going well. Okay, yeah, wonders of modern technology. They have the captain done now. They want to talk to some other legends now. Right. Hastings and Warburton. Yeah, we've 100% got this. We have Alun Jones versus the Box, and that's all we know. Gatland might put on his boots as well because we know he's there as well, but that's about it. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Warburton is talking the truth. He's like, Alun Jones, it's his fourth tour and only getting the captaincy now. He does deserve. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, yeah. No one's done what Alan Wynne Jones has done in that the rest of the squad. He's so experienced. Okay, so we wait further. Right. Jay said, who are you thinking fly half? Who's going there? We spoke about fly half a bit earlier as well. Mornay and France on our bench. Oh man, that would be a kicking masterclass there. But I don't think both of them would be on the same bench. Yeah, at least I'll use my ticket then because there's nothing else I can do with it at this moment. The problem is it's the flippant tickets that you get on the computer now. It wasn't even real tickets anymore. I did order one that I can get an actual ticket, but it just never arrived through the post. But it's not actually a ticket that you use to get in. It's actually a laminated ticket that comes in in a little bit of a box. But yeah, it didn't come. Yeah, he did not do that good of a job with the Chiefs, did he? Well, whatever he said to them when he left, that worked with them because the Chiefs are in the final this season. Oh, don't go the Farrell route. These guys will get angry at you. Uh, I'm actually in doubt if Sexton is even gonna make the squad. There's a lot of doubters on that because I know with his concussions that's been uh, hindering him lately. I don't know if he's gonna be making the squad, but I do think Russell's gonna be there. Farrell is gonna be there, but I think he's gonna be in inside center. Yeah, I don't think both Staines would be a good option on the bench because you need someone to bring a bit of speed as well. Um, one of them very good on the bench, though. Yeah, 6-2 split will be interesting to see if we continue with that because the rest of the world has also now kind of adapted and stopped using that, so it's not a surprise thing anymore. Um, but I think we can probably still expect that a couple of times. And Faf, yeah, he can tackle anyone. Bigger ruled himself out. No, I didn't see anything like that. I still have him as a possibility. Look, no, I have not seen anything like that. You can maybe double check and let me know, but I still have him as a squad member. Look, if he's ruled out, then Sexton will probably be there, even though he's a concussion. He has those concussions. Luckily, it's a yellow card. It's not forever, and even red cards aren't forever anymore. Said the magic words. Oh man, I just want to see the squad now. They've literally just talked to Warburton here. Gavin isn't saying anything. You guys are feral. Yeah. By the way, if you're not watching this thing, they just mentioned how they beam in the players Star Trek style, and that's literally how Alan Wynne Jones appeared, like with it looked so weird with a hologram style thing. No, I don't like it. It's weird. I was trying to figure out how are they even talking to each other and stuff. Such a weird thing. But honestly, they can get to the side now. Who do you think are the bolters? Who's the guys that are gonna make that number 37? And not Wilkinson. I don't think he's gonna make number 37. Look, the red card thing. I'm actually not too against it. Um, in some cases, I do think a red card should actually be permanent, but in most cases, I'm actually not too against another player coming back, because usually a 20-minute penalty for a guy or for a team is big enough, and the guy not being able to return is a big enough penalty. Because look, I don't think there's a lot of malicious players, and even if they are malicious players, the whole team I don't think should be penalized for the whole game because of it. Um, 20 minutes I think is justified. But I wonder if these rules are actually going to be coming into the Lions tour. I wonder which of these trial rules are going to be coming into this tour, or we're just going to be playing on the classic rules. I'll update you as soon as I see the squad. So the red card rule is a player gets red carded, and after 20 minutes of that red card, someone else can replace that player, but he can't return. And then he can still face his disciplinary action and all of that things. But that's how the red card rule works, and I do think it works the best. Okay, getting into the squad looks like. Also, what I have to also say is, if red cards were as rare as back in the day where red cards weren't ever handed out or very rare, yes, full on agree with the old rules. But how often red cards occur now, for the soft things red cards occur, 20-minute rule is fine with me, because you get red cards for the softest things these days. Not that I say last weekend was. Okay, here we go. Squad. Yeah, Fassi has been good. Very good on attack. I don't think he's that good on defense, though. He's always out of position, but such a good attack. Really good. All right, let's go. Yep, still thanking people. The rule that I do like is the kick off from the try line. Okay, let's go. Beam the players in. You're going for the backs first. Josh Adams, he's in the side. Randy Aki. Not a lot of people actually mentioned him. Dan Bigger. His name wasn't removed. He's in the side. Elliot Daly. We mentioned him. He's in the team. That big boot. Gareth Davies. Scarlets. Scrum off. Owen Farrell. He's there. Obviously. Chris Harris. Oh, Scotland centre there. Robbie Henshaw. Great. Another centre. Stuart Hagen, fullback there. Connor Murray in the team. I would start him. He's such a good player. Ali Price. From half, he made it. Louis Zamet. Zamet is in the team. Speedsters there. Ben Russell made the side. One of my favorite fly-offs in the world. Juan van der Merwe. Oh my word, there's a van der Merwe in the Lions team. Okay. Anthony Watson, he's been superb. Liam Williams. Oh, always good. Always looks to me like another guy. Okay, going to the forwards. It's at the back. Pat Byrne. Jack Conan. Back row. Okay. Cowan Dickey. Thought he'd be there. Such a good hooker. Tom Curry. Okay, yeah. Ferguson. He's there. Another Scottish player. There's a lot of Scots. Palatau. Oh, he's been brilliant. He's been picked as well. Furlong. Oh, my dog is having a nightmare. Furlong. Jamie George. Ian Henderson in the second row. Johnny Hill. Oh, wow. He played himself into the team. Itoje. Alan Wynne Jones, obviously. Wynne Jones. Very good prop there. Don't know about Vunipola yet. Courtney Laws. Okay, yeah. A lot of English players. Ken Owens, yeah, also a good scrummager. Andrew Porter, okay. Sam Simmons. Oh, he made the squad. Sam Simmons made the squad. Hasn't even played international in 3 years. Rory Sutherland, he's in the side. Justin Tipperick in the back row. Vunipola is there. Mako Vunipola. That's the one I thought wasn't going to make the squad. Hamish Watson. Another mullet one. That's the side. I don't even know who wasn't there. I honestly don't even know who wasn't there. There was too many names there. Marco is there. I wonder if they're going to show it again. Yeah, here they show it again. Adams, Archie, Bigger, Daly, Gareth Davies, Farrell, Harris, Henshaw, Hogg, Murray, Price, Zamet. Oh, too quick. Too quick. Couldn't see it. Can't hear anything. Oh, wow. Don't know how. Guys, who did they not pick? Yeah, no Billy Vanapola. Yeah, the sound cut out. There's no more sound on their feed. I can't hear anything that they're saying anymore. Okay, the sound is fine. So yeah, their sound isn't right. Yeah, no Sexton. He wasn't there. Yeah, let me quickly think. If I look at this list, who wasn't there? Oh, Hamish Watson being there. Yeah, I'm so excited for him being there. I'm trying to see who wasn't there, but I have to go on memory now. Because they did not show that list for long enough. Yo, you had a pretty good prediction here, Grant. Really, you have a very good prediction here. But yeah, well, look, Kyle Sinclair, he's not there. Jonathan Davies, yeah, he's not there either. James Ryan, he's not there. Is he? I don't think he is. Thad Byrne, wow. Kian Healy, I don't think he made it either. George Krios wasn't there. Navidi isn't there. Mercer isn't there. Cooney isn't there. And Hugh Jones isn't there either. There's quite shocking. I'd have to now see this squad. That would be cool. I still wanted to pause, and then they already cut away, and then it was impossible. Yeah, Connor Murray made it. He's probably going to be starting at number 10. Yeah, I don't think the perfect team was picked, but Hill being there and who was it? Sam Simmons. They have a brute force kind of loose forward trio, and all of us thought they're gonna go for a bit of breakdown kings there. Though they do have Watson and Curry. Yeah, I did not expect that team. Did not expect that team completely. Bundy Aki, that was also a big surprise for me. I didn't even think of him. Yeah, Itoje is there. Yeah. I don't even he is there, right? Flip it. I don't even know now. I want to see if I can get it over on somewhere. I think he is there. Mm, yeah, it's impossible now to find that list. Yeah, no, Itaja has to be there for sure. I can't remember him now, but he has to be there. Yeah, he made a couple of strange picks. Couple of strange picks. I just want to see if any of the big uh, media sources have uh, announced the side yet. They only have the Alan Wynne Jones here as the captain. Yeah, no, only have Alan Wynne Jones as the captain here. Further than that, no other news. Yeah, Itoja is there. Aki was such a surprise to me. Oh, Aki. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a big competition. I think it's going to be hard battles all over the park. For me, the big one with Van der Merwe being in this side, we're going to see Colby versus Van der Merwe somewhere. There's a lot of Scots, actually. I thought they're going to probably show a breakdown of how many players are from each country, but they didn't, unfortunately. The Guardian's website, okay. Let's quickly look at that side. Okay. Yeah, here's the squad. Yeah, I would have liked to see a breakdown of how many players from each country is there. They're still talking about Rassie Erasmus as the coach. I wonder if they remember he's not the coach for the Springboks. Oh, Underhill not being there, he's such a good player. Such a good player. But I didn't think he's going to be played or picked. A lot of players or pundits said he wasn't going to be picked. Aki and Farrell versus the Islander and That's going to be a big battle, actually. I like seeing that breakdown per country, but it's not difficult. Grant, are you working on a list for us? I'm really shocked with some of these. I'm so happy Sam Simmons is in that side though, because he's been playing so well. What's the guy's surname? Hill, who's also been just as good. He's been. I didn't expect him being picked. Yeah, Underhill wasn't there. Yeah, there's many Scots in that team. I'm trying to quickly count here. If I quickly count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, counting quickly. 6. It looks like 6 or 7 Scots in the side, which is more than they usually get. Should have probably been a bit more, but 6 or 7 in their squad is more than they usually get. Then there's probably 10 in the other countries, roundabout. Yeah, quite a new Lions side. There's a couple of surprises there. Yeah, JC would be back. There's nothing wrong with JC. Um, I think he'll be there. He's in very good form in Japan at this stage. Yeah, he's already up there with a plan, saying, "Oh, great, breakdown time. Yeah, target the scrum." Marco Vanipola, he's not been in good form. Shocking that he's actually there. The Vanipola household is going to be awkward with the one being there and the other one not. Yeah, Laws, for me, Laws wasn't actually in such good form. So Laws actually being there is a surprise. The box squad, we spoke about that a bit earlier. Um, they're probably only going to announce the squad after the SA Rainbow Cup, which is going to be 8 weeks. We're now in week 2. So it's probably another month and a half from now where it's going to be announced. So maybe end of June, we'll see the squad, which is also going to be a massive one. Can't wait for that. I also wonder how many players are going to be in the South African squad because I mean, you don't really have to have such a big squad. If you really need someone, you just fly them out or get them. To me, Laws he hasn't been that good. Pollard being back is a big, big boost for us at number 10. I think South Africa not playing international rugby isn't that big of a thing to us. A lot of our players have been playing in international competitions. Look, it's not the same as playing international rugby, but if you think of how Argentina bounced back from their international break and played against the All Blacks, I think South Africa is going to do exactly the same thing. And it's going to be such a surprise to the Lions to see some of these guys, because I do think the squad isn't going to be the same as the 2019 one. So a lot of the guys, so the Lions aren't going to be prepared for some of these players. I mean, some of these players they've never seen playing. Yeah. Yeah, now the SA Rainbow Cup is very important to watch to know how we do compare up against. I just still can't wrap my head around Van der Merwe being in the Lions. But like Grant said, usually the South Africans touring against South Africa doesn't play well. Yeah, look, that's also a great thing for the South African players. With the Lions being announced first, the Springboks players actually have already a target. They know what they are preparing for. I mean, the scrum halves, they know these are the 3 scrum halves to beat. This is what I need to focus on. And I need to play at that level if I want to be picked. And every single position, you have that kind of breakdown. Yeah, man, it's a bit quick to me. It's a bit quick to me. Because, I mean, their first game is 26 June. So it's still a bit of a while. My box squad, I'm definitely going to be making an announcement. I didn't make an announcement for the Lions squad. I don't want to ever be that guy that roams into territories I'm not too familiar with. Look, I'm a fan of Lions rugby. I'm a big fan of South African rugby, but I feel like at least know more of what I'm talking about with the Springboks. So definitely gonna have a Springbok squad there. The the box squad is gonna be a big one, and it's gonna take a while before it's announced. Yeah, Dwan van der Merwe is born in South Africa. His surname van der Merwe gives it away, but it's gonna be a big one, especially how the wingers are broken down. He's gonna be playing against Colby on course. I think then the box might lose. Then they might lose. You guys would be excellent. The problem is me. I'm not that good at rugby. To the front row. Oh no. No, no, no. Put me somewhere where no one ever sees me. Put me on the wing. Zamet can run away from. Just want to see if there's any last things that they do mention. I just want to see the breakdown of the countries. That's all, honestly, I want to see. Just want to see that. Still, I don't really find a breakdown of the countries. It's 16 backs and 21 forwards inside. Stander not making the squad as well. Uh, that's also a big one, because he did say he is available for the thing, but for the tour, but he isn't in the squad. At least I don't weigh 66 kgs. At least I'm quite a bit heavier than that. But yeah, no, I'm still not in. I'm like Cheslin Colby weight, and I'm much taller than him. That's a problem. Farrell would always have been in. Hey, 25 versus 11. That's a good percentage, actually. No, Eben is available. He said he'll be available. His injury will be a couple of weeks, but he did say in a interview that I think, with who did he speak? I think he spoke to Jim Hamilton, and he said no, he's going to be available still. Yeah, I'm also going to call it today. It's been good. Thanks, Will, for joining. For being the thinker in this side. Oh, Saboon Corsi is very physical. Colby will get around him any day of the week. Yeah, Stander, I would have loved to have him have his swan song at least. If there's any South African that I'm happy is in a Lions team, is Stander. Yeah, we have a couple of injuries. We have injuries to Lotte Jager and RG Snyman. Those are the big injuries at this stage. Further than that, nothing more. RG Snyman, he got injured again in the weekend. That was a big one. Okay, guys, I'm also going to have to call it. I have to still make a couple of videos today for the SA Rainbow Cup, so do watch that when they do come out. I'm also going to be live streaming this weekend for the two finals, the final of the AU and the final of the Aotearoa, so that's going to be awesome. Do join me for that, so I don't have to watch the game alone. Further than that, let me know in the comments of this video what you do think of the squad, because I can't further than this, I can't really see the live chat anymore. But yeah, well, until I turn off this chats, but yeah. Yeah, man, Colby just stepped everyone. It's been great, guys. I really enjoyed it. Grant, thanks for watching. Nathan, thanks for joining. Jay said, thanks for watching, and thanks for also giving a bit to the channel as well there. Some random guy on YouTube, thanks for watching as well. I'm missing someone here. It's me again. Thanks for tuning in a bit later into the video. And I'm Pearl Bader. Thanks for watching as well. It was a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. It was awesome doing something a bit different. I haven't done a live stream in quite a while, so I'll hopefully see a couple of you guys this weekend. All right, cheers then.